This is Claude Staten Jr., aka Claudie Boy, Brooklyn's own. And tune into my next fight, August 19th, at the B.I.G Theater in Times Square, New York, Manhattan. And tickets will be available in a couple days. Holla at me.
What defines you as a up-and-coming boxer, and what were some of the pitfalls that you encountered getting to the point where you are?
Man, that's a great question. Well, that's like a 3-segment question, but it's a great question. Well, what defines me is I am a total package. Most fighters, have this, have that, but I think for my talent, but talent is only one part of it. I think my look, I think my story, that I didn't grow up in a boxing gym like a Zab Judo or most of these fighters grew up from young Oscar De La Hoya. They all, Shane Mosley, they all grew up 6 years old boxing. Me, it was a little different turn. I was, my grandmother raised me, my grandfather helped out. Once he passed away, I kind of went astray. And boxing, I used it as my distraction from destruction because I was on the wrong path. I made mistakes where, I learned from them. And it was my distraction from destruction. I'm a stubborn, anyone who knows me knows I'm stubborn. So I was like, this is gonna work. I don't want to work for no one. I want to be my own boss. And boxing was my distraction from destruction. And I honed in, I locked in on it, and I just perfected my craft every day, banging the pavement. Well, in the gym every day. So that's what that is. So it's different.
Well, you say it was a distraction from destruction.
Right.
How important is discipline for you? I come from a martial arts background.
Which is very disciplined.
Very disciplined. Right. But boxers as well has to be disciplined.
Super disciplined, yes. It's a fantastic.
How do you wrap yourself around that?
It's great. I love it. At times, since I'm young, I'm like, man, I'd rather want to go out and stuff. But then I'm like, nah, this is all the women, man. They can be there later. Man, let me focus. Like it's running, eating right, going to the gym, training, studying footage. It's discipline, but discipline is a way of life, which like a lot of entertainers or athletes should try to take up. It's a way of life, and you know what? It makes you feel good. It makes you feel clean. It makes you feel organized. It makes you feel like a human being, like a super icon, or you know what I'm saying? Like it feels great for me.
And when you say it's healthy and so forth, what are some of the advices you would give someone just for eating and living well, like some of the things? Because obviously you have a regimen.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yep.
But for the average Joe Blow, or former martial artist who, might not do his 150 push-ups a day, what kind of advice would you give to someone like myself?
Drink a lot of water, one. I think it's always good to work out. I think working out, it says a lot about a person, because it's discipline to even go to a gym. So I feel like, run at least, if it's for a regular person, run at least twice a week, 3 times a week. Working out's good for the heart. Healthy, do some sit-ups, some push-ups, depending on how the person wants to live their life. But it's not hard to stay in shape. Sugar Ray Robinson by far is pound for pound the best fighter to ever live. Sugar Ray Robinson. Walker Smith was his real name, but we all know him as Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Leonard and Pernell Whitaker.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker from Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay.
And Sugar Ray Leonard. So those are my 3. My 3.
Your last fight, obviously gave you the win.
Right.
You hit him with what? You hit him with what kind of? You put something on him.
A left hook, like I dropped him with a left hook, dropped him with a right hand. Yep. Yeah.
You didn't see that one coming.
No. I hit him with a check hook. I checked the.
He ain't supposed to see that one coming.
He ain't supposed to see that one. Right. So yeah, man, my last fight was fantastic. Like professional boxing, no headgear, no shirt, crowd, and I debuted. What people don't understand is I debuted in the Barclay Center, 14,000 seats. Not saying 40,000 people were there, but to note, since we're on 14,000, I think it holds about 14,000, 15,000, but I sold $14,000 in tickets my pro debut. Unheard of.
Okay.
$14,000 in tickets.
Wow.
And ticket sales, and in 9 days.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Well, it's very good. Tyson, De La Hoya, Mayweather. I put my last dollar that no one is. They haven't done that, so I'm on a
Oh,
good
really?
track.
Okay, so
No,
okay.
not their pro debut, not
Okay,
their
okay,
first
okay,
10
okay.
fights either.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
like if I had to guess, like
So
that's,
so the Golden Boy did the promotion on that, or?
no, I did my own promotion. Like I fought on their card, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Claudie Boy
Okay,
LLC. It's
oh,
Claude
yeah,
Staten
yeah,
Jr.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Brooklyn loves me. Like, man, you put me in Brooklyn, New York City, I'm gonna sell.
Okay,
I'm gonna sell, and most fighters can't sell in their hometown, but that's not Claude Staten Jr. situation.
Right, exactly.
You don't know why I said that Gatorade it. Heard $100 million made him sell his soul, but who am I to